What's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Commodity. I'm Fez, and today we're taking a look at US versus UK versus Aussie versus South African brand name differences. I'm kind of curious about this. The one I know I've heard, I really heard it a lot in Europe, was Nike instead of Nike. I hate to say it, it was named here in the United States, so it's pronounced Nike. But people like swore that's how, like, it was mostly in Spain, and people swore that was how it was supposed to be pronounced. However, I kind of showed people like videos and stuff in the US and all that kind of stuff, and they're like, oh, I legitimately thought it was Nike. You know, I was like, okay, well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't know, so I promise you, no big deal. But it was just, I heard it all the time, and I was like, and you know, you're so used to something, it starts like, you're like, it's not Nike, it's not Nike, it's not Nike. And you're not even really shortening it that much. You're literally leaving out E. Nike, E. So it's not like you're like, all of a sudden you have, it's not like Nike. Then I would kind of get that you're shortening it, but Nike, E. All right, guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. But before we do, hit the subscribe button, bell notification, and like this video. And I am actually starting a gaming channel. It's going to be called Fez Games. But I'll put a link down in the description. I'll do that. I haven't posted anything, but the first game I'm going to play, I have two games that I'm wanting to start with. One is Cars for Sale Simulator. I am a car salesman, so I'm curious. And then the other one is obviously Diablo 4. So hop on in, join me, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But let's jump into this.
So in the US, it's called good humor.
For the first time today. Wow. We just say Coke. It doesn't matter whether it's Diet Coke, like Coke is Coke.
That's what, so I'm going to preface this. This is different city by city or region by region. So down south, we call Coke, everything Coke. Up north in Michigan, they call it pop. In certain areas, they call it soda. Some places call it soda pop. Some say cola. I mean, it's just really, really regionally different, but I call everything Coke.
Hello! For the US, definitely Apple.
For the UK, I guess Mini Cooper, but it's technically German.
That's interesting.
There's British flags everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'll say Mini Cooper, but it's German, but it's okay.
Is Holden? Or
Holden's
Ford?
a GM.
They're Australian car. I don't know why I can think of only car brands.
Well, I can only think of alcoholic beverages from South Africa. Your wines, your Benini. Well, they probably are brands, but they're smaller. They're not like sold internationally. No, I can only think of wines.
So in the US, we would say Diet Coke. And I think in South America, they have light, Coke Light.
In the UK, we also call this Diet Coke.
Australia too, we call
Kirk.
it Diet Coke.
We just say Coke. We just say Coke. It doesn't matter whether it's Diet Coke, like Coke is Coke.
Coke is Coke.
It's all soda.
What if you
We-
want
soda-
Diet though?
We don't actually have Diet Coke in South Africa. We have Coke Light. I've never seen Diet Coke, but just say Coke. We have Coke Zero as well, but even Coke Zero is Coke.
People who like hate Coke Light and like Coke, I cannot
Me
stand Diet
too.
Coke. It tastes like
I wish I
absolute-
liked it, but I don't get it. I do not get it. It tastes disgusting. It's hugely different. Ugh. I'm with her on that. Like, now, here in Texas, you'll say, I want Coke, and then they'll ask you to specify what kind. And then you're just like, Sprite, Diet Coke, regular Coke, Diet Dr. Pepper, whatever.
We generally call every Coke, actually every cold beverage is Coke.
In the US, we say soda, but there may be certain states that say pop. Majority of people in the US say soda.
In the UK, we generally call it like fizzy pop. Usually we just specify like which kind, like Coke.
I want to
or
thank the
Fanta.
Germans for
The
Fanta.
general name is fizzy pop.
In Australia, similarly, we call it like fizzy drink or soft drink.
Oh, we also say both of those.
Either say Coke or we say cold drink. We don't call it soda, no, just cold drink.
You
Or
just
just a
say
cold
it
drink.
and they just bring you whatever.
Yeah, and they're gonna bring you what you guys know as soda. They won't bring you any other cold drink like juice or a smoothie or whatever. They will bring you that fizzy drink
which is
Cold drink.
So in the US, we would say McDonald's, but where I'm from in the Northeast, sometimes people call it
We do too.
Mickey D's.
in the UK we would call this Mackie D's or just Mackies.
That's cute.
Yeah.
In Australia, we call it Macca's.
Wow.
Macca's.
I'd be confused. In South Africa, we call it McDonald's.
That's pretty
or
good.
McD.
That's really shortening it.
D's.
I like McD.
McD's.
McD's.
It's short.
Yeah,
McD.
McD.
Yeah.
Similar to Mickey D's. In the US, we would say Burger King or just BK.
Going down to the BK, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're-
Has to
I
be
love their
popular
burgers.
enough for people to shorten it.
I mean, we don't have Burger King. All I know is Hungry Jack's is like our
Yeah.
Burger King.
Burger King is Burger King. It hasn't been around for that long for us to shorten, so yeah.
I guess in the US, we would just say Dove chocolate.
In the UK, this is called Galaxy. Galaxy chocolate, Galaxy bar.
In Australia, we also call it Dove.
I've never seen
What's crazy though is we have bar soap called Dove. It's like one of the biggest brands out there, and on the bar it's got like a little white dove on it. So I've always thought it was, and I think it's the same logo as it might be owned by the same company. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's the same logo. I've always thought it was really funny that they had chocolate and then you have like actual soap bars called Dove because it's really got a lot of lotions in it and stuff. But I'd never understood that.
Oh, interesting.
They get the prettiest girls.
Well, Cadbury is popular, and then you have all the other chocolates that they make in Cadbury.
I love Cadbury.
And Milky Bar. Yeah, your Ferrero Rochers. Your
I'm pretty
Ritz.
sure Cadbury's what, British?
No. They never came to South Africa, and we need to have a talk about that. Oh my goodness, no, it doesn't exist.
Best chocolate ever, Feastables. To my boy, Mr. Beast, Jimmy. I don't know him, but I respect him. He has really done a big deal for YouTube, so much love. And whenever I go to Walmart or to any store that they sell Feastables, I buy 2 or 3 bars and give them to my kids.
You're so sad about it.
So upset.
Like, I'm addicted to Hershey's, and we don't have it in South Africa, unfortunately.
A lot of people say that Hershey's chocolate is. I don't know. A lot of people I heard
Really?
on the internet say that it's like a low quality chocolate.
What? You don't like it? Oh.
No, I haven't had it since I was a kid.
It's not actually low quality. It's just
Okay.
made
So
in a town
in
called
the
Hershey's. It's
US?
really good stuff.
Lay's chips.
In the UK, these are Walker's crisps.
Yeah, in Australia, we call them Smith's chips.
I've
Yeah,
seen
that's
that.
chips.
I've had some.
Smith's chips.
Smith's chips.
In South Africa, it's just Lay's chips. Yeah.
We friends.
Oh my gosh, I would
Oh.
murder a packet of Walker's salt and vinegar crisps right now.
We all have the same taste bud,
vinegar.
hands down. Actually, since I can't eat chips, I can eat with my diet. I can eat pork rinds, and they have salt and vinegar now. And they unfortunately don't sell it in the big bags of like they do the regular stuff. So I have to buy these little tiny bags, and man, I devour them because they have 0 carbs in them. So I miss like regular chips.
Love.
I miss salt and vinegar.
Every country, they have like slight
Yeah.
recipe difference, I
Oh,
think.
that is.
When I went back to the States and I tried some of the Lay's chips, it was way too salty. 'Cause I haven't had those salty kind of chips in years. So when I had them, I was like, oh.
Frosted Flakes.
So in the US, this is Frosted
So
Flakes.
good.
I love this cereal. So good.
So good.
So good.
In the UK, we call these Frosties.
We also call them Frosties in Australia.
We call them Kellogg's.
Oh.
Kellogg's cornflakes. It doesn't matter which Frosties.
You know what's funny? That's actually what my dad.
But what if you
My entire life, he was like, "You want some cornflakes?" It meant every kind of cereal. It was the weirdest thing. Like, we didn't say that. My dad said that. I think it was a Mexican thing. He was like, "You want some cornflakes?" I'm like, "You mean like which kind?" And he was like, "Whichever you want." And I'm like, "Yeah, can I get some Fruity Pebbles, please?" I don't want, because I always attributed cornflakes to Frosted Flakes, and I love Frosted Flakes. I actually like my cereal soft and not like, but not to the point where it's just pure mush, because I don't know, it scratches up the roof of my mouth and my tongue and everything. So I've always liked that soggy. But the best cornflakes, according to me, and just the general name is what's it called? They're like the wheat things with sugar and frosting on one side. What is it called? I can't even think. It's been a long time because it really messed up with my lower GI now. So I don't do a lot of cereals because I will be ripping everywhere.
On Frosties, but you get given cornflakes, I would be so sad.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
The sugar.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's Kellogg's.
The Frosties is kind of cool. Frosted
Yeah.
Flakes, just short.
Oh,
I miss U.S. cereal so
Yeah.
much. We have just
Yes.
a whole aisle of cereal. It's huge in the States. Now I don't really eat cereal too
Absolutely.
much, but as a kid, it was like every morning, just the typical American breakfast. Not very healthy.
Oh, yeah.
But I really liked.
Oh,
Cocoa
my
Puffs
gosh,
also,
yes.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yum.
I tried this thanks to Christina.
Yeah, I brought them back to the U.S. and
That's
I.
amazing.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Chocolate-
wait for
oh.
over my Cocoa Puffs because of the
Right?
sound.
Yeah.
So in the U.S., it's called.
Wait,
Good
what?
Humor.
So weird. I'm
No,
so
I don't know why.
For the first time today.
What is?
So
I don't
in
even
the
know what good
US,
humor is.
It's called Good Humor.
So weird. I'm
No,
so
I don't know why.
For the first time today. Wow.
Interesting.
In the UK, we call this walls.
In Australia, we call it streets.
You got the walls and the
The wall, the streets, and then I'm here laughing.
In South Africa, we call it Ola.
Ola.
It's all so Ola.
Different.
Yeah. Like, what are you guys doing? Like,
Good
why
humor?
Like,
You know, just eating. It's like have a laugh and eat some ice cream. I'm sure it like.
I've
goes with
never
the
heard of this
marketing
brand.
and commercials, maybe. Wall and
So if it's an ice cream brand, in Texas we have, again, I haven't eaten ice cream in a while. What's it called? Why can't I think of it? They make the best homemade vanilla and like vanilla bean ice cream. What is it called? I'm going blank. They actually had issues with Listeria several years back, and they shut it down, and people were freaking out because they weren't getting their ice cream. That's going to drive me nuts. Why can't I think of the brand all of a sudden? Okay, I'll think of it here in a bit.
Well, in South Africa, we usually have ice lollies that are produced by this company. So we don't have a lot of ice creams made by this company. They are delicious and expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like it's been obviously like a very, very long time for me. So I had it when I was a kid, and there's a lot of different kinds of ice cream that they make. Yeah, I remember it was good. It was really good. It was really popular back then when I was a kid.
my favorite one that I'm pretty sure it's by Streets is Paddle Pop. It's like on a stick and it's like a milky, different, there's like banana, rainbow, chocolate, vanilla. I'm pretty sure that's Streets. But yeah, Paddle Pops are the best.
Maybe good humor.
Good humor, right?
Yeah, what? We were all just so different.
It's not very catchy. Good humor. Would you like some good humor ice cream today?
Sure. I don't know why. I never even realized it. Like I had to think.
Bluebell. I don't know why I went blank. It's Bluebell. It's a Texas-made ice cream. It is insanely good. There's not a lot of oils or anything like that. Like a lot of the other brands, like Blue Bunny, and I think I don't know if they were there before or after, but Bluebell ice cream, if y'all don't have it wherever you're at and you ever come to the U.S., make sure you get some. It's hands down the best. It's not an opinion. It's a
Why
fact.
did we call it that? I don't know.
I think the most interesting is like, what are you guys doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Coke,
Coke.
for
We
everything.
usually generalize, like if there's a good brand of something.
Well, we do the same
we
thing.
Call it, that's what we'll
Everything.
call it. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
The packaging to hold stuff, we call all of them Ziploc, and that's a brand. And then we call anything that you put food in Tupperware, that's a brand. In fact, I haven't seen Tupperware in ages.
A lot of new brands that there's actually more than one word. Brands that we can actually recognize. That was interesting.
Just like how different some of the names can be. Chips with that ice cream, just totally different. Where do they come up with the different?
They just saw a street and they're just like, you know what? Sure.
Or a wall, and they were like, okay, that fits for ice cream.
So today we compared different brand names between our 4 different countries.
If you like the video, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. We'll see you soon.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, so, I mean, those are just, different. Everybody's got different brands, different things, blah, blah, blah. So, but anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And I do plan on putting up in about 6 hours your time, or everybody's time, I guess time works the same no matter where you're from. I'm going to post another GeoGuessr. So I wanted to do a real video, like an actual reaction to something. And then later down the road, I will, further down, I'll do the GeoGuessr. So for the people that want to watch it, they can. And it's not like, I feel like more people watch this scheduled time than the later scheduled video. So yeah, and then of course I'm going to link down my gaming channel. Hopefully I'll have something posted maybe tomorrow. Maybe, yeah, that's the goal anyways. When I get home tonight after work, I want to play about an hour. I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of editing like some of those games. I'll probably do like a 45-minute play and then stop, and that'll be like a single episode. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.